Hello and welcome! If you're someone who loves history or even just enjoys uncovering stories that challenge the norm, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just about adding more names to history books, but about fundamentally changing the way we understand our past. Have you ever sat in a history class, maybe a bit bored, and thought, isn't there supposed to be more to this story? Well, that's exactly how I felt, and it's what led me to explore the stories of forgotten women in history. I'm really excited to share this journey with you. Let's start with a powerful idea. History is more than just dates and events. It's a rich tapestry woven from countless human experiences. And when we bring the stories of forgotten women into the light, we're not just filling in gaps. We're actually changing the entire picture. I remember the first time I learned about Ada Lovelace, a remarkable figure often considered the first computer programmer. Her contributions were groundbreaking, yet for a long time, they weren't widely talked about. Imagine how our understanding of technology's history shifts when we include her story. It's not just another puzzle piece. It's a whole new dimension that we weren't seeing before. It always amazes me how much fuller our historical picture becomes when we include these ignored threads. Now, here's something fascinating. Integrating these stories doesn't just change our perception of the past. It has a ripple effect that influences the present and the future. When we recognize the contributions of women throughout history, we're not only giving overdue credit, we're opening doors for future generations. And that, my friends, is one of the most exciting and crucial aspects of this work. For instance, a study published in 2024 on ResearchGate found that including diverse historical narratives in science education significantly boosts student interest and engagement. This ties in with broader findings from a 2024 report by the Historical Association, which showed strong support among teachers for more inclusive history curricula. Especially when it comes to women's stories. It's clear these narratives resonate deeply and can have a real, positive impact on learning and identity. So, how do we start building this new historical narrative? Well, that's where the adventure really begins. It's not just about gathering names and dates. It's about understanding the context that shaped these women's lives and contributions. Take Hedy Lamarr, for example. She was a brilliant inventor whose work laid the groundwork for technologies like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Her story compels us to reconsider the often overlooked intersection of celebrity and scientific achievement. A truly fascinating paradox. I've always found her story compelling because it challenges so many stereotypes about what a scientist or inventor should look like. But where do we even begin to uncover these often hidden narratives? My advice is to dive deep into local archives. Explore footnotes in popular history books that might mention these figures. And don't shy away from unconventional sources like personal diaries or community newsletters. Now, let's get into some more advanced techniques I've picked up over the years. One incredibly rewarding approach, often overlooked by larger research institutions, is to explore local histories. Many stories of women are meticulously preserved in smaller, community-focused archives. I once discovered a treasure trove of letters from women involved in the civil rights movement in a tiny library in rural Mississippi. These provided a stunningly nuanced perspective that was missing from mainstream accounts. And if you're looking for more tips, I've got a guide on crafting narratives of forgotten women that you might find useful. One of the tricky parts is avoiding the pitfalls of popularizing these figures without oversimplifying their rich, complex stories. It's a delicate balance to ensure their true impact isn't watered down. For a deeper dive into navigating these waters, there's a comprehensive article on avoiding pitfalls in popularizing historical figures that might interest you. Now, you might wonder, why haven't these stories been told before? Many of these narratives were sidelined due to ingrained societal biases and historical narratives shaped predominantly by those in power. A report from the Historical Association in 2024 revealed that an astounding 60% of history curricula in the U.S. still lack diverse perspectives, including women's. It's a slow, ongoing process, but an absolutely vital one to bring these stories out of the shadows and into the light they deserve. If you're looking for credible sources to discover these stories, I recommend starting with university archives and specialized research libraries. They're often gold mines of information. Digital archives are another fantastic resource, as many institutions are actively digitizing their collections, making them accessible worldwide. Don't forget about interlibrary loan services. They're incredibly powerful for accessing materials beyond your immediate reach. Also, check out websites like Uncovering Biases in Women's Historical Contributions for curated lists of resources to guide your search. This work also has a significant impact on current gender issues. Including these stories provides important historical context and offers powerful, real-life role models that challenge traditional limitations. A groundbreaking study from 2025 demonstrated that students exposed to gender-inclusive history were 40% more likely to support gender equality initiatives. It's not just about the past, it's about shaping a more equitable future. So, how do we integrate these stories into existing curricula? My personal recommendation is to start small. Introduce one new story each term during a relevant historical period, or create a classroom project focused on unearthing and celebrating local women's history. Even small additions can spark significant curiosity and engagement. For more detailed strategies, take a look at Decolonize Curricula, Women's Stories Matter. And are modern technologies helping us uncover these stories? Absolutely! It's an exciting frontier. Cutting-edge digital humanities projects and sophisticated AI are revolutionizing how we analyze historical texts, cross-reference data, and uncover those previously overlooked narratives with incredible efficiency. These tools help researchers sift through massive amounts of data that would otherwise be impossible to manage. For a deeper dive into this fascinating area, check out future platforms amplifying forgotten voices. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of integrating forgotten women into our understanding of history. I hope it inspires you to look at the past and the future a little differently. Until next time, keep asking questions and stay curious.